Hey everybody, welcome back. So I got that one iron outpost up and running here for the future, and I'll start sending a train here eventually. But there she is, got laser turrets around the wall. This is outside our wall if you recall up here. There's our base there, and I also have our outpost here for the oil. So I just did the basic stuff. I thought we'd set it up together and figure out all this as well. Here's our little tank that we use to pretty much make everything we need. So I'm going to bring him over here. I don't know if I can get out of the door here. I've made these doors a bit thicker. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do this if the train system was actually running over here because you get squished pretty fast. There you go. And that's using the gates here. So let's see here. We got a bunch of oil jack pumps here. Some of these are close by. Oh, okay, good. They still fit. I was kind of worried about that because they were so close. They probably programmed them so they're not any closer than that, I'm guessing. But I was worried because it was like, obviously, I want to get what we can. So I do like how it lights up, though, so you can kind of follow where to go here. Okay, so they had a fluid update a long time ago. They added the fluid tanks and stuff like that. I had done this ages ago. I just forget kind of how it all worked, but I think I'll be able to remember. And then we'll be able to get this up and running. So I guess it doesn't really matter what you use here as long as you get this stuff somewhat connected, huh? You can even do that guy here, and then this guy over here. And then you can have this guy over here, and then here. There you go. We're a little low on the other ones. I was like, I'll save them. They're a bit more expensive, right? So. I guess you're not quite getting there. Actually, you could probably move this slightly. Actually, unless if it was like right on the tiptoe. Oh, it was? Oh, damn, it was. Okay, never mind. Guess we're going to have to do this twice here. There you go. There you go. So all the pump jacks, I think, are done. And so that was, what, 14? Oh, no, there's a 15th one. I thought there was 15 when I counted on the map. So it's like, okay, I'll go with that. But there was, so cool. Now we have to do the fun part, hooking it all up, right? So let's look at the train part first, because that might make things a little easier. So you got these pumps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know the best way to doing this, obviously. It's been a long time. So basically your train comes in here, and then you can pump these in here. So it looks like these are designed to have... yeah, it looks like they've designed this actually really nice and neat looking. So you could do something like this. Probably something like this, I'm guessing. Oh, I see, that feeds that. I think there's, yeah. So obviously you can do multiple of these. I think the whole thing is a cart, so you don't have to worry. So let's get a train here. And then 2 of the fluid wagons here. And then basically this is Outpost oil, I guess, is set up. Yeah, okay. So we'll go and send this away, basically. And we'll come back here. Oh, wait, we can't send it away because there's no base oil yet. So add station, we'll just do Outpost oil for now. And then we'll give it some fuel here. And then we'll just say turn on there. I was going to dare that. So I'm guessing this just has to touch, the whole thing's a tank. Yeah, it looks like it. You can't click them, but yeah. I think you can actually get into them. Yeah, you can get into these guys, which is funny looking. Does it get dark when you go in that too? Yeah. Okay, that should work. And then you're going to probably want some sort of buffer system, potentially. I'm guessing, anyways. So I'm thinking I'll just do something like this. And then, yeah, then maybe we could do something like this to... Well, actually, you could probably do this even. There you go. I don't know the best way to make this balanced or anything like that, to be fair. I'm just going to do my best here. Can I get you a little further? There you go. Something like that I think would work. And then, okay, and I won't power these yet, so I want to see this all in action anyways, how the fluid's going to go. So next thing I'm going to do is connect all these together first, and then we'll go from there. So you can connect this however you want. I might even it would look funny, but, well, actually, no, maybe because it's this kind of outpost, it might be kind of fun. I like using the underground ones, but I'm wondering if I should just for fun hook them all up with these ones. You know what, I'm not going to, because I bet you mathematically these are more performing better, I'm guessing, so... And the reason I say that is I'm guessing that, yeah, we'll leave it. The reason I say mathematically might be better performing is probably because when they're underground, they kind of like a shortcut kind of a calculation-wise, and they're not calculating all along the thing. It's not like your power network, right? So it doesn't go and say, oh, here you go. We're just magically beaming it from one place to the other. They're all the same, and there's not, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but obviously it's a lot different, so. Oh, you are on the same level. Doesn't that look like slightly different level? It's just like, it screws with your mind at times. What the hell? Yeah, I honestly thought, wait, are you not actually hooked up to it? Oh, you're just off by one. Okay. And, yeah, so those guys are hooked up, and then you can just do this if you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then we're going to bring this guy up here somewhere, or you could do it right up here. I'll just hook these guys up like this, be a little lazy. There you go. And then these guys got to hook up somewhere, so I'll bring you over here to over here somewhere. That's going to be a problem. There you go. And then might as well just do this, and then I guess right across like that. And then we got to hook these guys up eventually. We'll hook these ones up. Oh, it's like, I'll hook these guys. It's like, oh crap, there's so many of them. It's like, where do you start, huh? Or I could always do from here to here. Kind of matches up more, right? Maybe I should do there to there so I stop burning up my oil. There you go. And then you can go from here to here somewhere. I don't know where I want to go with that. Maybe I'll go from here and see what happens here. Those are hooked up anyways, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. That works. And you, and then I guess from you to over here, which is a little too far, unfortunately. Yeah, because the way you're doing it there. Oh, because we hooked those guys up like that. That's fine. I mean, I could always redo this. Changing my ways. There you go. We'll do it like that. There you go. As long as they're all getting somewhat hooked up, I don't care. Are you all hooked up to all this then? Yeah, I guess so. And then you guys are hooked up, and then I think you're hooked up, so now we just have to hook up these guys here to however you want. So where do we want to go from here? Maybe we'll start with this guy here and get him up here. Yeah, probably that way. Wait, is it actually right on the... That's nice. Obviously, it's going to get in the way now of this, so I'm going to move this slightly, but that's funny. Well, I guess I could use this. I don't need the other ones. Oh, no, because it's powering. Actually, I don't need it, but I just need to hook this up. There you go. Because the bottom one's powering that, so. Okay, so you got that, and then we're going to hook you guys up here, so I'll just go like this. There you go. And then you can go shooting over here. And then I can move this somewhere. There you go. Now the only downside with that one is you probably are actually going to want to put this in here. There you go. And then hopefully this is all connected somewhat. There you go. We'll see these start pumping. Yeah, they're pumping. They're pumping. Okay, so they seem to be all connected now. There you have it. And these guys are filling up. They feel pretty good up too, right? So this will buffer basically just... well, actually, this should buffer 2 of these, basically, because these will hold 25k each. Each of the cars hold 25k, so, yeah, they should buffer 2 of them anyways. And they're pretty even, too, which I'm actually surprised by that, so that's not as bad as I thought. And then, all we need to do is power this up, obviously. And then we should be good to go. And then, there you go. We're literally done our oil train. There you go. Now you can put more of these in, but I think at the speed of as it works, it's probably fine. biggest issue here, obviously, is going to be just the lack of, yeah, the oil so far. So we use, if you look at your production stats here, every 1 minute we use, and we're low, too low right now, but we're using, oh, okay, that's the old stats. That's not going to work. We are using about 2.3K per minute. So this does 50K. So that's actually not too bad if you think about that. So 50K, so we're looking at like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, so if this can fill up within 15 minutes, I don't think you have a problem, which obviously it looks like it's just going to do just that fine. So there you go. That should work. So I would say this is complete then. We don't have to worry about it. Now, obviously, this is going to create some pollution, so you might get attacks over time. That's why we get all the lasers here. And if we do start getting attacked, these will help you protect you. As time goes on, you might have to upgrade these and change these or clear out some bases nearby, but I think we'll be fine. And then, yeah, so now all we have to do is basically we have to go all the way back and start working on an actual outpost for the oil. So I'm going to start working on that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually build it right up in here, basically. So this will be my, where we bring in the oil, and then we'll just feed it into our current system, I guess. Or I could even bring it a little closer, but I want to keep this for oil production over time, so I thought further is probably actually better, honestly. And then, actually, how can I do this without... We're not using anything up on this line right now. No, we're not. So you can always bring it over here. I'm thinking we'll bring it over here and then in here. And I noticed I went far away for the oil. I guess it was for more fun. But we got oil here, oil here, oil here. There's a chunk of oil somewhere around here as well, I think. Oil here. There's, I think, even more oil up here. There was oil down here too, I think. There's oil here. I think there might have even been one more patch of oil somewhere. I think we saw that one already. But anyways, yeah, there's oil bloody everywhere. So I really didn't need to go as crazy as I did, but that's fine. So we're going to head over here. I'm going to go over here. Yeah, so we'll be back in a minute, and we'll look into that. See if I make it through the door. Oh, we didn't. Damn it, I thought I'd get through it. I don't think these gates were made that big, so... I just kind of plowed through the damn gate. Where are those gates on here? Where are you? Oh, you'd be under weapons, I guess. There you go. So what we need to do is just maybe widen this for us. There you go. It'll be just one big... Oh, it still acts as one separate gate. Interesting. I mean, I don't mind it being that way. I just have to fix this up, so... I think the way you want to do this is do it in like twos, maybe. I don't have enough wall. Maybe I'll just do the whole thing. Where's our gate? There it is. It'll just be one wall now, but you can get in and out of that a little easier. Obviously, it could be potentially a little more dangerous, but I don't think we have to worry about that too much over here. I don't think you're going to get many biters coming in on this side, but... It's pretty cool. So the trains automatically open and stuff like that. They open for you, your vehicles, things like that. So that's pretty neat. Basically, they just won't let the biters in. Okay, and then where are we going here? Are we close, or do we have to go? Oh, yeah, this is the top part here, so we are close. Can I go through you? Yeah, I can. Let's go through this forest. Don't need forests everywhere. Oh, we just skinned that. That's good. So, yeah, another thing we did is I got copper up here, so I set this outpost too. I think I did that since last episode. But, yeah, we're going to do it in here somewhere. So, basically, I want to pretty much bring it in this forest area, which means I'm going to have to clear some of this. I want to get it in here. I don't know if I want to come from down here down or what. I want to basically make it like our stations already, so... I need to somehow figure out how to bring one of these up here in a sense. So those come in like that. So it doesn't really matter how you come in. I just want to make it that way. So basically, yeah, it's just going to be just putting one of these in. I'm just wondering, do I want it? No, I'm going to want it flipped, so I'll just have to redesign it. You can copy and paste this, but the problem is you can't because you can't flip it. But what you can do is you can change this up a wee bit. So I can go like this. I think you can do this, actually. So you take this as a blueprint, and then you remove all the signals, remove those. We don't need any of this, honestly. Just trying to get the same, you know, similar design. Even the train stop, I think, would stop it. It's just for size-wise, grabbing it. So there you go. You got that, and that's just the track, right? And then when you go on this side, what you can do is you can just, I think it's like Shift R or something, or Shift F, I think, flip. Oh yeah, and then you can do R to rotate it, and then you can flip it wherever you want. So basically, you can do that and paste it wherever you want. So if you just want it for the, you know, similar design or size, I should say, you can do that. So I'm thinking, should I just have this as my oil? Should I have it coming off? I say just there, honestly. Why not? Just have something there, and there's your oil now. So yeah, we could do something like that. And then we'll have like multiples later on just kind of shooting off here, so that should work. There you go. And then you just have to clean this up. Best way is your trimmer. And the good reason using this one up here, I don't have to worry about the intersection going right and left. Later on, obviously I'll have to fix those and do that, but for now, that's fine. Crap. This thing actually takes so long to slow down. Now, my friend Togi was telling me about the nuclear fuel, and I looked it up. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for nuclear fuel now. So if you go search for nuclear here, I wanted to show you the acceleration on this stuff. Nuclear. So it has a ridiculous amount of, yeah, here it is. So when you get uranium, you can make the made in the centrifuge. But anyways, it has 1.21 gigajoules of power, which is ridiculous. But the vehicle acceleration is 250%. Vehicle top speed 115. I think that seems to be the max anyways, but that 250 is insane for the acceleration. So you can have your nuclear powered trains in a sense. Not as exciting because it's just like the way it runs it, you know, it's not like something special, but obviously you'll get a lot more out of that. So, okay, let me go ahead and build this up, and we'll be back here in a minute. I actually don't like this. I was going to put the train stop in, and I couldn't put it, like, I want the train to come in here and then out, just because this is like probably the first thing. If we're going to probably expand more this way at first, at least, I'd rather have all the trains coming in here and then coming out there, rather than kind of going all the way here and then in. I don't know. It just mentally just breaks me in the head, I guess. So I'm going to redo this whole portion of it basically here. So we're going to go ahead and just refix this. So you'll come in here, and then there you go. And then on this side, we'll have to obviously fix this to go up top further. One too far, I guess. There you go. Who put a tree there? There you go. And then don't forget, you have to do all your fun signals, which are pretty good at those anyways. There you go. That should work. And then we just gotta get them over here. This is a pain in the ass. Actually, no, it works out well. It would have been more of a pain in the ass before. That would have been in the way, but this actually, I think, works out for the best. There you go. And, yeah, that should work fine there. And then we're just going to be bringing it down. I brought it down further because I thought, well, might as well bring it closer. It gives you more slots down the road if you really need that many. And it gives you the ability, like, I could always expand this, so I could have longer trains or something later on if I want. But I just thought, okay, this makes life just probably easier to have it further down. And, yeah, so there you go. We'll just put you here. So this can give you 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, yeah, 5 train length. So 4 cars, 1 train. I think that's like kind of a popular one that people do. So eventually, obviously, that'll be great. So we're going to go ahead and so when you edit these, you can do this. But as long as you don't say, okay, so we're doing station, right? But as long as you don't actually click anything yet and then hit it, it won't actually save it. So you don't have to worry about like copper or whatever you were doing before showing up all of a sudden. So station oil, here you go. And then now we just need to do all those pumps again, and then we're going to pump it out of here. So let's do that. Now, I probably would rather pump this out a little faster this time because of, you know, our usage and everything else. But so I would say you definitely want to pump it out a bit more. So you got your, I don't know, what do I want to do here yet? So there's 2 there. We'll start with the 2s, I guess. It screws you up how that looks anyways. Okay, so maybe you just don't pay attention to that part. Okay. So you really don't need to do the other side. You could just add a bunch of these, to be honest, to it, and you'd be fine. But whatever. I have fun. Me fun. Okay, and then we can just grab you, and then match you over here, and then we can just go, whoop, and then boom. Now, I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, I guess I need to do that. I don't know what we're looking at for throughput and all that fun stuff, to be fair, so keep that in mind. I don't know if we should be doing something else here or not. I guess you could do like this if you want it. See, even that looks cleaner, you know what I mean? Like, it just, to me mentally, even though it may not matter in any way, it just looks cleaner. And then basically, if you want, you can go a little crazy on the storage and basically start storing it out. So you probably are going to want to pump these out from here to here. And the reason I say that, like, you don't obviously have to, but the reason I say you might want to do it is because of, like, it'll push back through the system, right? So this stops that from happening. And then, is this enough to kind of get it all? I think so. Obviously, I'm going to have to bring power up here. And then we can put these guys in here like this. There you go. Oops. This is like screwing with my mind, huh? There you go. I don't know if you really want to buffer it like that. I'm just going to do it anyways, because why not? And then you can hook it up to your main system. Now, there's a throughput max on pipes. I really don't know what their throughput on is. I don't even know if they tell you the throughput, to be fair. That might be one of those wiki things, obviously. So fluid, blah, blah, blah. They do not tell you a throughput. What about the motors or whatever we've been making here? Oh, pumping speed, 12,000. Wow, okay. Well, I think we'll be fine for now. That's like 24 from these. And I'm going to do this here as well because we don't want this oil kind of backing up anyways in this system, and then you can just take this wherever. So you can either join it with this, or you could always just send it wherever else too, right? But I think we'll be good. So yeah, what I might do, because this is our main one, we might actually play with some logic here. I think we will. I think we will for sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set up something over here. So this is our main pipe, right? So I guess we used all our tanks here. I really just need one, but at least for now. So let's take you out, right? And actually I might do two. And let's have you to here. Now these shouldn't really buffer in any way, right? But the idea is, how do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? I'm trying to think the best way to doing this. I'm thinking I'll hook into this, and then if this has a certain amount, this doesn't, or something like that. Okay, I have an idea. I think I got it now. So we're going to have you, say, over here. I think I'm happy with this idea now. And then I'm going to have another motor here, I think, for part of this setup. Now, do I want it for this one, or do I want it for the other part? Probably, It's actually probably for this part you want it for. Yeah. Then you monitor this one. And then you have a motor for this too. Actually, so do you want more than one or just the one, I guess? Sorry, guys. I'm still a newbie at some of this stuff, and I'm just trying to think design-wise how I want to do this. I think we'd be fine doing it like this, then. We'll try it anyways. Okay, so let's get you up here. And we're going to hook you up here somewhere. Let's just get in that right, you know, set up here. Didn't drag it, so I got to do this. There you go. That's what happens. You get lazy and don't want to drag. There you go. And we'll hook you guys up. Okay, this should work. So the logic here we're going to do, this will be fun and shouldn't be too hard. we're going to basically go ahead and we're going to turn this on and off depending on a condition on this. So we're going to make this wire here. I don't think it matters which one you use, honestly, just color, and it gives you can do multiple basically, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do this condition here. So basically, if it has crude oil more than, I think this is equal or greater to, oh, actually, I don't think you do that. You do like a condition like this, right? Or do I do the condition on here? I think it doesn't matter to. Okay, this is for the pump. So if it, everything. Okay, so if it's equal or greater to, you could set it to oil. I guess it wouldn't matter really. Let's say 10,000. Oh, you might need to flip this on. Okay, enable or disable. So you're working right now, right? But if we say you're less or equal to, then you should shut down. Let's do 10,000 anyways. Okay, maybe we should set it to oil itself if it works like that. Okay, and then... Okay, so if it's equal or greater than 10K, right now, if it's equal or greater than 10K, it shuts it off. If it's equal or lesser than 10K, it turns it on, meaning this is not full, right? And then basically this one will pump on. And so the idea is this will still provide oil, but it'll keep it at like that 10K mark. So every time, you know, this throughput comes through, it'll still take this as a priority. Since it's right here, I'd rather just take priority out of this, obviously, right? So I think that actually should work, oddly enough. So I think we're good. And then we're going to bring you somewhere over here. Excellent. And then this should power... Oh, we don't have these powered on yet. There you go. I don't know why we're doing that many, by the way. Didn't we have, like, all this covered by, like, one before? Oh, you're not getting the outer ones? Oh, I see. And now you're not getting these guys, huh? Is that going to work? I think that works. There we go. And then we should probably put a radar in here, obviously. Because you're going to want to monitor this place over time. So there's a radar down there, right? Yeah, yeah. So let's just put one here. A little extra oomph over here. Oops. And there you go. I think this should work. I think we're good. Okay, so let's try this. So that train should be... Oh, no, this train can't reach it because we don't have the thing there. So we actually got to redesign this corner here to allow the train to basically get there. Okay, so basically we do sort of the same thing we were already doing. Let's take some of these out of here, a couple anyways for now, and we're gonna go from here to here, and then we need to have you to... Oh, sorry. So that's right, and then this one would be, yeah, this to this, right? So you need to bring that one to there. Okay, that works. Let's get rid of these because this is gonna bother me. I know I'm literally going to be placing these literally back where they were, but for now. Now, you're supposed to use... This can jam up, and I'm not really good at that, and I'll figure that out once it happens and learn more from it, my actions. But basically, you're supposed to use the chain signals because you can actually have two trains come in here and sort of jam this up in between. So there might be a train going this way and that way, and they will kind of screw each other, and that's why you have the chain signals to fix that. That was actually a feature we got added a long time ago to fix that. But I'm so out of experience on knowing when to use those at this point. I'm not going to bother, literally, at this point. And later on, once I figure out, oh crap, you know, I really needed those, then obviously I'll do that. But the cure to not using chain signals is actually removing the stuff in the middle. So you remove all this, you don't even need the chain signals. So basically the chain signals are probably going to be related, like, you know, in this area. This is where your chain signals are. So I get the concept, I get the idea. I just too derpy right now to even figure out, like, exactly, you know, the right spots and all that, right? So anyways, that should work. Yeah, that should actually work. So I want to go back because I want to watch this train come in and all that. So there you go. And so let's go ahead and we're going to go to this and we're going to click this and we're going to turn the manual on for now. We're going to cut you out of here. We're going to add a station. So we're going to do station oil, I guess. Or sorry, yeah, we always do those first. And we're going to do empty cargo. And that's it. There's no weight conditions on that. And then we're going to do Outpost oil. There you go. And the weight condition here is until full, and then we'll do until time pass. And we'll set this to 120. That being said, it might not be enough, so we might want to change that, but we'll do it for now. So there you go. And there we go. So this should work out pretty good here, actually. Now you might want to, I was just thinking, you might want to actually connect these up together. It's not a must, but I think you should probably. There you go. So these might, I don't know if their throughput is actually being capped. Actually, this one's not even doing crap all. Why is that? That is so weird. Some of these just aren't doing it. Okay. Whatever. I think it might be throughput issues. No, I don't know why it's not. No path. Okay, we broke something, obviously, so we got to fix that. Why is there no path? So obviously we have this set up here. So that should path just fine here. Oh, that would be why we have no path here. There you go. And then you should have a train blitzing through here any second. You'll boom. Okay. Obviously that worked out well. Let's check out the outpost here. And, oop, wrong one. There you go. We'll see how this works here in a second. So these are full. Great. So these will fill these up now. Holy crap. Wow, okay, so designing the buffers like that is actually really stupidly important, apparently. Okay, we need to do that for our thing, then. That was ridiculous how fast it can unload like that. So our unloading needs the buffers. It's funny how that works, because you'd think these are enough. I'm wondering if there's another issue with this, though, like... Yeah, I guess it's just because there's no buffering here. It needs that buffer system, so... Interesting. Even the storage tanks don't seem to do a great job there, do they? Huh. That's a bit weird. Oh well, I'll leave it for now. Obviously, we need to fix that up, but you know what? Screw it, I'll do it. I just didn't expect it to be that that bad. That was obviously terrifyingly bad, actually. I do want it buffered, but maybe buffering is bad the way it works. I don't know. Okay, let's try this here again. So we have the oil coming out. Okay. And then we have you here, you here, you here, and you here. And then I would still say you want to do this part like this. There you go. Because you want to pull that out, right? So that's the whole idea, I'm guessing. Or at least, that's what I'd assume it would be the whole idea. So I'm thinking maybe that there then. And I'm hoping that'll help. And then, hopefully, this can just basically pull that out as fast as possible. And then, yeah, that should hopefully work. So that's full, right? Yeah. So let's power this up, but not yet. Because I want to make sure this ends up working well. There you go. And then we need a big thing here somewhere. There you go. Oh yeah, look at that now. Okay, so the pipes themselves don't have much throughput. It seems like the pipe throughput is actually a lot lower than the tank throughputs. So that's what's happening here. So Factorio pipes. So obviously the pipe throughput is much different. It has to be at this point. I don't even see it saying it anywhere. I saw when you... yeah, there you go. Somebody asked about throughput. Here you go. Wiki fluid system. Oh, okay. Flow. A pipe of 100 can there be 1,200 units in the storage tank and 50 units in the pipe, both being filled with percentage 50, blah, blah, blah. Okay, for example, 1,200 units of fluid left from the storage tank, blah, blah, blah. So there's a flow system. Yeah, it seems to be a bit more... oh, here you go. Pump to pump is 12K flow. Pump tank to pump is 12. Pump to tank is 12. Pump to boiler is 12. Pump to 2 boilers is blah, blah, blah. Number of pipes in between. If it's 1, it's 600. 2 is 3. Oh. So the more pipes you have in the way, the less it is. Okay. And it drops quite fast. Interesting. So over a long distance, you might want some pumps there, but it actually looks like more would be better, like more of these. But anyways, this should be working down here. Let's check it out. So this is at 10K, right? So this should turn on and off at will here. So it is at 10K right now. So when it lowers a bit, oh, you can see it. It flashes just a brief second there. There you go. So basically, this will still get to empty out, or should empty out. Oh, you guys are not even moving. You're a stupid system, aren't you? Oh! No, you're not stupid system. I'm a stupid person. There we go. I was starting to think maybe I was a noob here and it was all my fault. Okay, that works. Yeah. Okay, I think that should work then. So those guys are back to normal. They're all running anyways, obviously. So they're keeping this topped up. So there you go. So 15. It'll slowly lower, so it'll take a while. But obviously once it lowers down a bit, then this this will activate when it's under 10K, right? But for now it's fine because it's keeping up. So I don't know if it's a big deal. I guess you could do... I don't know if this is even required or if it even would be beneficial, but I'm going to try it for fun. You could do this. You could do this, obviously, and then we can power these guys up. I don't think that one reaches that one, to be fair. There you go. And then you can have this guy come over here. And then you to here, I guess. There you go. And then you to here. I'm just... oh, yeah, look at that. It sucks up the pipes. I don't know if sucking the pipes like that is a good idea or a bad idea. But obviously, it helps suck them out and keep them out of there, so... and yeah, I'll do it for fun. If we start having server performance, whatever, obviously I'll come over here and check out this being a problem if it is a problem. But anyways, yeah, so this will only turn on. This will only let this oil come through here once this basically drops under 10K. So letting these have priority and still using them, and then our new oil will, of course, it comes in here slowly and then does its thing. But we figured out how to speed it up, which is awesome. So there you have it, my friends. We have oil production back and running. So we should be able to start making some of those materials a little faster now. These guys are running at max speed, which is good. Look at that. Sulfur is already maxed out, so we are back. We are freaking back. Very cool. So there you have it, our first oil outpost. And now what I've been doing right now, and I guess I should set this one here, is I've been just setting these to enable train limit 1. and then that way, when there's a train there, they actually go blue. So if you go down here, basically, you know, there's trains that, well, you see them anyways, but basically they're blue, meaning that if any of the other outposts want to go here, they have to wait. So when the iron leaves, then another iron train can come in here. So they'll sit at the outposts, and it kind of keeps your network. You can actually keep your network somewhat smaller and a little bit more stable that way. Now, obviously, later on for throughput and stuff, we'll just do multiple stations. So I'll have a station here, here, and here. And then let's go check our base, because I've actually been a bit busy at the base. I forgot about this. I started to put down some of the furnaces finally, so I wanted to show you that. And I might replace them fully off camera or something later on. Who knows? But I wanted to show you what we have here. So this is, I just did the one because copper was getting a little oomph at one point. So we have them here. I haven't even done any research. Let's do that. Recycling facility. Go, go, go. So yeah, these guys here are just basically, that's all it is. So it uses electricity. And they use a lot of electricity, to be fair. Max consumption 186. So well, let's do the math. 186 times 48, I think, in total I have in one array. So that's almost 9 megawatts of power. So that's quite a bit. What you could do over time is use these puppies here, which I don't know how big of a benefit they would give on that. I think they're supposed to be decent. So you can do the efficiency module here for energy. So it says up to 40, but it says max is 20. So I don't know if that literally means this will do 80%, and it sounds like that's the max you can do, right? You can't just do it for free. But there you go. So what does that drop it down to? So minimum consumption, max consumption. So basically, oh, maybe it's 36 kilowatts? I see 6 and 36. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, I'm really not sure if that means it's going to use 36 or not, so I guess you can look, see who's using what power right now. So where is he? Oh, these have the amount. Yeah, max consumption min. So he uses min all the time. So 36, I think, is the right number. So basically, yeah, you're, you know, 36 times 48, right? 48. 1.7 megawatts. That sounds about right. So very, very little power compared to, well, obviously these are a little less efficient, right? So pollution's the same. I don't know if there was anti-pollution modules before. I think one of them had less pollution. Oh yeah, 0. Oh, is the efficiency less pollution? Oh yes, pollution's less on those. So we get 20% less pollution as well, right? Yeah. So less, yeah, so negative 80% energy consumption and negative 20 pollution using these in there. So that's pretty cool. You could do productivity, which will increase the energy usage by, well, 2 of them would increase it by 100%. It decreases their speed by 20%. And it would give you 8% more productivity, which is awesome, and it gives you 10% more pollution. So these are really good later on, but I think right now they're meh, but you definitely do. I know, like, especially the big bases and let's call them the good players, they definitely like going based on the whole productivity, you know, trying to get more out of it, and it does definitely make sense. Out of that, even with the biners and stuff later on, but I'm happy with that. And I created this thing. Well, I didn't really create it. I found it online, but I thought this was fun. It was just for silliness. This reads your accumulator, so you got your accumulator here, and when you use up your power, it just goes down, and it gets too low. It'll actually play a siren here, so you can play the alarm, and it'll go bing, 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 basically, and yeah, so you can do, I guess you have to do that one there, yeah. And you can actually hook them up as this, so it shows an alert. So that's a cool thing. I learned that you can actually hook them up into the alert system. They'll actually show you, and you got the you know, picture you can pick and everything, and it'll show you like, oh, accumulator, and you got the alert there, and you know something bad's there. So I think that's really, really cool. And the alert should show actual low power, I guess. So there you go, low power. Even shows you the surface it's on. So very cool, actually, that they have that much details in the game like that. So yeah, it's fun playing with that circuitry stuff. Hopefully I'll learn a bit more and be able to create my own creations. But I mean, we did today with the pump here anyways, but you know, something a little more exciting, obviously. So did we never put the, oh, we never put the, oh, the radar reach is really good here then? Oh, I guess so. We never put the radar back, but I guess this one reaches up high enough, so You can actually see the whole thing. Okay, don't need to worry about that. I might end up putting radars up in these areas too, just to watch the full track eventually, but yeah, pretty good. Are you full right now? Oh no. So you guys are actually not keeping up as well now? You're all moving though, right? Yeah. Which makes sense. So it's slowly filling up, and this is, you can see the unbalanced already here, but it's not a huge deal. I'm not going to worry about balancing that. The idea is I'll just end up having like 10, oil trains going eventually, and that's kind of life support now. That's kind of where you go on there. Yeah, these ones are all like the special stuff. So life support's actually not bad because that makes your the heals and stuff like that, right? So, but we're starting to get into once you start researching this stuff, you'll get a whole bunch of new research, but it's more for the space stuff that we're not quite ready for. Honestly, next time we're going to do like electric engines. That's what we need. Electric engines. We got these done, right? The blue circuits before. So electric engines are great. These guys are working pretty great as well. These guys will obviously work even greater now because we have this is that the low density or whatever, or the heat shields. They'll work even better now that we have actual sulfur coming over here, and that'll be great. So yeah, I'll probably do some more work on these. I might even replace all these. I haven't decided yet. You know, like eventually I want to. So it would make sense because we have green energy, and wasting all that coal when we probably could use it on something else later on would make sense. I've been cleaning down here too, so I've been just kind of bringing things down here. So I had to do a lot of work and rewiring in a sense. My stone here. Oh, I never finished this up. This was for the future, so I put that all in, but I haven't done that yet. I need to set up miners and send it to our stone because our stone is, it's doing fine. I made this a little thicker, but we definitely are getting lower. And I think if we had enough throughput going through, we'd actually don't have enough stone going because, I mean, obviously the green circuits take quite a bit of stone itself, so we're going to have to look into that. Oh, yeah, so here you go. You got your life support stuff, and this is just to make the first aid. So if you make that building, you can use iron plates, plastic, water, and heavy oil, and you can get med kits. And then there's a secondary med kit you can make here, which requires petroleum gas, a secure container. A secure container, I think, is actually kind of expensive. And you can get a better heal. What's the heal? So this one is 50. This is 100. So basically it's double the heal, which is a nice little feature. So I might as well unlock that for the future. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.